There's a moment in every heartbreak when you look at the door someone walked out of, and you wonder if you'll ever understand why God let them leave. You replay memories, conversations, promises, and you whisper, "God, why did you take them out of my life?" Silence. But heaven's silence is not God's absence, and losing them was not your failure, it was His protection. Stay, because this might be the message that finally brings peace to your heart. 1. The pain of their exit. God knows how deeply it hurt, how their leaving shattered something in you, the version of you that believed they would stay. People don't just walk away. Sometimes God escorts them out because you were too loyal to let go on your own. You called it heartbreak. God called it rescue. Psalm 34:18 says, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted." You didn't lose closeness with God when they left. You gained it, because sometimes God will empty your hands so He can fill your heart. 2. You loved deeper than they could. You saw covenant. They saw convenience. You saw forever. They saw right now. And God saw the truth you couldn't see through your hope. They weren't built to carry your future. They weren't shaped for your calling. They weren't anointed for your destiny. If God let them stay, their presence would have crushed you or slowed you or silenced something inside you that God was trying to grow. You weren't abandoned. You were protected. 3. Their character couldn't go where God is taking you. Every elevation requires separation. Before God promoted Joseph, He removed people. Before David became king, he outgrew relationships. Before Jesus started His ministry, He left the crowd. In every great calling, God subtracts before He multiplies. You prayed, "God, take me higher." So He took someone out of your hands because they would have kept your soul low. Not every removal is rejection. Some removals are direction. Some are deliverance. Some are divine pruning so you can bear fruit you don't even see yet. 4. God heard conversations you didn't. You saw what they showed you. God heard what they said when you weren't there. You felt their affection. God saw their intentions. You saw the version they presented. God saw the version they hid. That argument you didn't understand, that sudden shift in their heart, that distance that appeared overnight. You thought the relationship collapsed, but God quietly removed the foundation because He refused to let you build on lies. He saved you from a heartbreak that would have been 10 times greater if He let the wrong person stay longer. 5. God removed them to make room for healing. Some people trigger the trauma God is trying to heal. They touch your insecurity, your fear, your abandonment wounds, not because they're evil, but because they're unhealed too. So God separates two wounded hearts before they destroy one another. And in that separation, God begins to heal the parts of you that a relationship could never fix. He didn't take them from you to hurt you. He took them from you to return you to yourself. 6. Loneliness is often spiritual preparation. The season after someone leaves feels like silence, but spiritually, it's construction. God isolates you when He's about to elevate you. Moses had wilderness. David had caves. Jesus had Gethsemane. Silence is where God restores identity, reveals purpose, and roots your confidence in Him, not people. You think you're alone, but heaven is busiest when your life feels quietest. 7. The right people don't leave. The people God assigns to your future don't walk away from you, they walk with you. They don't drain you, they develop you. They don't confuse you, they confirm you. They don't pull you from God, they push you closer to Him. You'll know it's from God when peace stays, when confusion leaves, when love feels like partnership, not performance. The right people stay because they're graced to. 8. The revelation you've been needing. One day you'll look back and thank God they left. You'll realize the season you begged God to save was the one He used to save you. The unanswered prayer was the biggest blessing. The closed door was the path to healing. The goodbye was the beginning of becoming whole. You didn't lose them. You lost the version of you that needed them. And that is how God frees His children. 9. Final declaration. So breathe. Let the departure be your deliverance. Let the heartbreak be holy ground. You didn't get rejected. You got redirected. You didn't get abandoned. You got protected. You didn't lose love. You got positioned for real love. If this message spoke to you, whisper this in the comments. Lord, thank you for removing what wasn't mine. Because when God takes someone out of your life, He's not reducing your story, He's rebuilding your destiny.